Yo, all you homebrides out in Bronx, this one's for you.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the 1996 NBA All-Stars. Here are the participants in the 1996 NBA All-Star Game. First, the Eastern Conference, led by the coaches from the Chicago Bulls, head coach Phil Jackson. The assistant coaches are Jim Clemens, Jimmy Rogers, and Tex Winter. The trainer from the Indiana Pacers is David Craig. Now, the players. He's one of the rare players who creates excitement from the outside, making his first All-Star appearance from the Charlotte Hornets, Glenn Rice. This point guard earned his first All-Star berth by accounting for nearly 40% of his team's total production from the Cleveland Cavaliers, Terrell Brandon. In only his third NBA season, he's already a two-time All-Star, leading his team in rebounding, assists, and minutes from the Milwaukee Bucks, Vin Baker. This hard-working big man is equally adept when asked to score, rebound, or pass. An All-Star in only his second season for the Washington Bullets, Juwan Howard. He has fueled the fire in Miami, ranking in the top 10 in the NBA at scoring and block shots from the Miami Heat, Alonzo Mourning. One of the best pure shooters in the league, this three-time All-Star specializes in last-second game-winning shots from the Indiana Pacers, Reggie Miller. Appearing in his 10th All-Star game, the 7-foot center holds nearly every Knickerbocker record from the New York Knicks, Patrick Ewing. And now the starting lineup for the Eastern Conference. At forward, he led the Foot Locker All-Star balloting with more than 1 million votes in each of his 2 seasons in the NBA. From the Detroit Pistons, Grant Hill. At the other forward, making his 6th All-Star appearance and winner of the 1994 All-Star MVP award from the Chicago Bulls, Scottie Pippen. At center, a man who led San Antonio Cole High School to a 36-0 record in the Texas State Championship in 1989 from the Orlando Magic, Shaquille O'Neal. At guard, he's one of the new breed of versatile players who can beat you inside and outside, making his 2nd All-Star appearance from the Orlando Magic, Anthony Hardaway. three-time NBA Most Valuable Player, three times Final MVP, and seven-time NBA scoring champ from the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan. The 1996 NBA Eastern Conference All-Stars. Now your Western Conference All-Stars. They are led by the coaches from the Seattle Supersonics, head coach George Karl. The assistant coaches are Dwayne Casey, Terry Stotts, and Bob Wise. And from the San Antonio Spurs, the trainer, John Anderson. One of the league's premier defensive players, this exciting point guard is back for his third straight All-Star game from the Seattle Supersonics, Gary Payton. This four-time All-Star scored 22 points in 23 minutes to win the Most Valuable Player award in last year's game from the Sacramento Kings, Mitch Richmond. Back for his 8th consecutive All-Star game, this point guard is the only player to have more than 10,000 assists. The 1993 co-All-Star MVP from the Utah Jazz, John Stockton. Defensive Player of the Year. This center led the NBA in block shots for the last 2 seasons, playing in his third All-Star game from the Denver Nuggets, Dikembe Mutombo. An 8-time All-Star, the 1989 All-Star MVP, and co-winner of the 93 award from the Utah Jazz forward, Karl Malone. This 2-time All-Star is having a career year. He leads his team in three-pointers and minutes played. From your San Antonio Spurs, Sean Elliott. The 1995 NBA Most Valuable Player and 6-time All-Star, you know him as the Admiral from the San Antonio Spurs, David And now the Western Conference starting lineup. At guard, the 1995 co-Rookie of the Year and the first Dallas player to start an NBA All-Star game. From the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. At the other guard, this 9-time All-Star won an NBA ring on his third trip to the finals last season from the Houston Rockets, Clyde Drexler. At center, this 11-time All-Star has led his team to the last 2 NBA championships, taking home the finals MVP each time from the Houston Rockets. team in points, rebounds, and blocks. Back for his fourth straight All-Star game from the Seattle Supersonics, Shawn Kemp. And at the other forward, he leads the West in the All-Star balloting. The 1991 All-Star Game MVP, playing in his 10th All-Star Game from the Phoenix Suns, Charles Barkley. The 1996 NBA All-Star.